Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. Dang. I press the record button. So I'm gonna cut the deck. Then I'm gonna shuffle this deck. And we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Leo. Something about somebody being stubborn. Somebody being stubborn. They refusing to fold on the situation or refusing to compromise. See something from a different way. Look, bottom of the deck, we got minds on this one. So definitely coming out strong with the ownership. And look, hey, so stop playing with me. Somebody is telling another person to pay attention. Something is theirs. Or somebody, again, is being very possessive. This look energy is making me feel like somebody is telling another person, like, you know how you tell a person, look, you know, such and such and such and such, like this what it is, it is what it's gonna be type thing. Somebody is balancing out a situation by being honest. And they saying shit, what belongs to them is theirs, you know, what's justly theirs. Somebody is viewing the situation from a fair point of view, you know, facts is facts. Libra energy. First card out, Leo. And I said Libra energy because it was air energy. Both of those was air cards. That's why I said that. So no, I was not. All right. First card out, we got money. So this may have something to do with somebody's stability, somebody's abundance. And something about financial means. And somebody having to do something alone, isolation. Somebody's going internal about this. So it's giving me somebody, their abundance, their ability to create or manifest or something like that is wavering, or there's something going on with it. You got danger. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody may feel like they're in danger. You may feel like you're in danger of losing some type of finances. It's given that this is a situation with the temperance energy that needs to be balanced out. Somebody was supposed to heal something, or they were supposed to pay attention, learn to be sensible about a certain situation. And instead, they got some type of entity attachment. Somebody has some type of negative force attached to them. This is a human, a living person with a negative energy or entity attached to them. And it's more so draining them, it's siphoning their energy. That may be the first thing, their stability. So, okay, somebody's foundation is being attacked. You have a Virgo. So this may have something to do with the Virgo, or this could have to do with your 6th house energy, Leo. You know, your 6th house energy is going to deal with your health, your work. You know what I mean? It's something about like giving and what you are able to, like, again, the work in your health or somebody's health. Somebody might be sick. This entity attachment, again, is depleting somebody's energy. Poverty, loss, lack. So yeah, a Virgo may be going through some type of loss or something like that. It's giving some type of repeated behavior. Somebody submitting to society's norms, like being a regular person when they knew that they weren't a regular person. Is what I'm getting. And also, again, somebody's health is being affected. I'm seeing, you know how like on a video game, the life bar, like Mortal Kombat, you know, the more you get hit, your bar go down. It start off green, it depletes, it go down, get red, start blinking. It's blinking. And you got showing love in the reverse. So due to this restrictive position, somebody is finding it hard to give love. I'm feeling like they finding it hard to receive love as well too. But it has a lot to do with them lacking direction. You have moving in silence and Anubis. So somebody is being quiet about the karma that they in. You may not be aware of this. But this also speaks of a fated event. But although it was fated, something was unpredicted. And with this Anubis energy, somebody is being judged, is what I'm hearing. the weighing, again, with that Libra energy, like those scales. You know what I mean? It's something about somebody's heart being light as a feather. Pros and cons being weighed in the situation. And again, you have mind. Somebody might be bargaining for their soul or something like that. What is this money? You have exposed. Somebody may have tried to offer a person some type of money or something like that in order to protect them or something like that. But something is being uncovered with how somebody was receiving money, or something is being made visible. Again, with this abundance energy, you have solution in the reverse on how somebody would never really finding a solution for the issue. They was putting bandages on a situation, so somebody was pretending like they were fixing something or they was healing something, but it's really given that they were operating from some type of unjust energy. Somebody was not being honest. You have a Taurus in the reverse. So this may have something to do with the Taurus sign that's in the reverse. You know, they're not in the upright. Or this could also have something to do with your second house energy, Leo. And that'll be your house of your possessions, the things that you own, the things, you know what I mean, that it's like you have. This is not just on a material level. It's going to also be like your spiritual gifts, you know, your mental gifts. Like it's a lot about the gifts. Like this possessions go on different levels, the different things that you have, what belongs to you. And you have occult energy. So with this occult energy, somebody felt like they were going to have more power if they teamed up with people who kind of felt like they felt. It's really giving somebody was kind of operating on the negative aspect of things, and they felt like if they get with people who was negative to a whole group of Debbie Downers, and then they could just really consume somebody with misery or consume a situation with, like, it's some type of weird shit. Like somebody thought they would have some type of authority though, or again, some type of power when it comes to this integration. So it's really giving somebody was trying to siphon everybody energy, because really what they wanted when it comes to them positions in the reverse is somebody wanted what everybody else had. There's somebody who pay attention to everybody else's plate and don't never pay attention to their own plate. What is this cold energy about? 6 cents. Look, told you some spiritual shit, Leo. You got connection. On the come up, the victim. The victim on the come up, connection. This some type of I'm hearing something like magic. So this some witches and some warlocks type of energy when it comes to this 6 cents with this cult. I'm giving that these are supposed to be spiritually gifted people. But what it really is these people that do spell work in order to get some type of spiritual gifts or some type of sense of power. But I feel the need to remind them the age that we in, the time that we in, that shit no longer exists. So they were supposed to get with the program, but that's none of my business. And again, with this victim energy, like somebody, they wanted to try to manifest them being done wrong, or them presenting themselves as if they were done wrong or they were treated a certain type of way. You know what I mean? So that they could receive this support with this on the come up energy. Like people would feel like they were standing up for them in a just manner. Like this person tried to present themselves like they were treated unfairly in order to get this connection. You know what I mean? Like this light, like this guidance, them being presented as being a good omen. Somebody lied though about this 6 cents energy. They ain't got no motherfucking gifts. They ain't got no gifts. They ain't the gift. Like, yeah, no. So that's how they got this entity attachment too, working with these other people, opening up their energy to other shit. See? Somebody thought they was going to just continue to be able to siphon off of other people's energy, not even knowing how other people got their energy. See? So they tapped in with these people. These people work with deities and negative energies and stuff like that. Now they got an entity attachment to them. But also if they try to go after somebody and they taking shit from people's ancestors, sometimes you got ancestors that hold some type of rank. Like you been got fucked up for that. You been sent you and your whole bloodline to purgatory for some shit like that. Like, I'm hearing spiritually naive. Somebody is very naive when it comes to their spiritual sense. Sturdy stance. Yeah. They wanted a strong connection. They wanted your sturdy stance to end, is what it is. They wanted something to come to an end, something to change, something to metamorph with you. When it came to them connecting with these other people, they want you to feel like you was in danger, for you to be fearful. I'm hearing something about somebody scared to heal, like they wanted you to be fearful of healing. It's something with being comfortable in the same old cycle. But again, they also wanted you to be patient with something. It's like somebody wanted to keep another person dwindling, like longing, like one day something was going to happen, like Eight of Pentacles energy. You know, you working hard and one day it's going to pay off. But right now, you really ain't receiving shit for the work that you're doing, and you going hard, busting a sweat type energy. That shit, what's this danger? You got an Aries, and then it came out sideways. So something about an Aries being exposed. Or Aries is not protected, or this may also have to do with some type of first house energy. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody wanted you to have some type of problems, or wanted another person to have some type of issues when it came to their mental. First house energy, they self. Somebody's stability, they roots. Like you, how you feel. Yeah, they did a whole lot of playing is what it was. Give me more on this, Aries. What's going on? You got currently happening with this not having a solution, but they're currently happening in the reverse. So somebody already found themselves in a situation where they didn't have a solution for the problem that they was being faced with. Now they're suffering from some type of delays. Somebody is lacking forward movement. They in some type of stagnant energy due to some type of trauma. So they traumatized or they shocked. I'm not sure if something like this happened. You know what I mean? The shock come from early childhood events or something like that is what I'm getting. But somebody had something happen to them where it affected them on a mental and emotional level. And moving forward, they have different things that trigger them. And again, something wasn't thought of is what I'm hearing. Or it wasn't more so predicted, you know what I mean, when it came to these possessions being in the reverse. It's really giving that somebody thought that they was going to get something. Look, hidden enemy in the reverse and sneaky. It's like somebody didn't fuck with you at all with this hidden enemy in the reverse. They presented themselves as being a friend when it came to this cult energy. See, they presented themselves like having the same beliefs that you had, or having the same beliefs that somebody else had. But really, they had some type of hidden intentions is what it's giving me. Something suddenly changed when it came to this cult group due to this trauma. Somebody might have flipped out. But again, it speaks of something happened, like on an internal level, something like erupting on an eternal level. And again, somebody began to sense the sneakiness off another person, like on a soul level when you go internal, when you be honest, the raw truth. Somebody knew that another person was being sneaky and they was unpredictable. It's something with some type of up and down behaviors as well too. What's this sneaky energy? You got a Cancer. So it might be a Cancer that's playing the victim. Or also this Cancer energy is going to deal with your fourth house. That's your home. That again is your foundation. That's your roots. That's where you come from. How you was taught. Your structure. This ancestral bloodline. Yeah. I'm hearing they wanted you to be the victim. They came playing the victim so that they could make you the victim. But it's something about you releasing some type of energy, or somebody balancing something out, somebody healing something. And they on the come up energy that's just for them, that's fair for them, that they're able to move forward. But they had to let something go first. You got craving, and it came out sideways, so it was some type of craving for a connection. It was toxic though. Somebody was real obsessed. They wanted to be real controlling. Something about some type of brutal energy is what I'm hearing. So it's something about somebody, again, releasing this craving, this longing when it comes to this connection and standing firm. You got South Node and stop and think for a moment. So it's giving me that you more so had to pay attention to what was going on around you. With the South Node energy, this speaks of sudden awareness, like something suddenly being brought to your attention. Chaos, a break, a fight breaking out all of a sudden, you know. So again, with this 30 stance, it's like you had to stand firm with ending the South Node energy. Is really giving like a karmic cycle. And you have to stop and think for a moment. When you stop and think for a moment, though, that's when this entity attachment, everything else got exposed. Because it's something that you was taught with tradition. I'm not sure if you come from like a Christian background or something like that. Or somebody comes from some type of background of religion where you were taught certain things that you still are able to use present day, even if, you know, you have more so shifted to having more of a spiritual perspective, if that makes sense to you. But it's something with a pause and a thinking when it comes to this entity attachment in this self, or this Aries energy that done got exposed. What's this stop and thinking? What we thinking about? What Leo thinking about? You got Sagittarius energy. So something may have taken place with the Sagittarius energy, or this may be 9th house energy, speaking of your mental exploration. This is still like a whole lot of mind, you know, mental energy. So somebody, they didn't think of a situation and they didn't come up with a solution. Somebody is still stuck in this problem present day due to actions that they did not take. You got temptation in the reverse when it comes to this trauma. So it's some type of hidden fears or something like that somebody has. It's like they weren't tempted, you know, to, it's really giving, explore a certain aspect of their mind due to, again, some type of trauma or something like that. Hidden trauma. Some being exposed though with this temptation. Because somebody was trying to, they was actually trying to tempt a person, or trying, what's going on with this? Yeah, see? True story. Look, spiritual war. Attack. So that indeed was the truth. Like, true story. Something was exposed though when it comes to the truth. Like with this cult energy, like somebody wouldn't, so it's given somebody was pretty forthcoming with the things that they do, the different things that they involved in, the actions that they take or something like that. And again, there's something about being sneaky when it comes to spiritual war or some type of attack. This may have something to do with partnerships or loving relationships. It's really giving, you know, heart chakra energy. Somebody was being sneaky about the way that they was using their gifts in order to force some type of spiritual attack or something like that. And you have soaking. It's something with a Cancer, soaking. Something has broken down for this Cancer energy. It's something with some type of foundation, rot. Something is breaking down though, yeah. And the soaking energy, somebody don't know what to do. It's kind of like a victim, again, just like on the end, victim mentality. It's a given somebody don't know how to respond under pressure and what's being hit. Again, if it's not an actual Cancer, it's 4th house energy. So it's somebody's stability, it's their roots, it's their ancestors. Their ancestors can't even intervene to offer assistance, to like guide their descendants. Like somebody, they messed something up. They manifested this victim mentality, them being the victim. And you got fuel in the reverse. So it's given they don't have any energy or anything like that. Somebody has something going on with their inner child and them not feeling fulfilled. Somebody is very unhappy. and they letting go of this on the come up energy. So it's given they thought that they was going to sacrifice you, or they thought they was going to sacrifice another person and then be able to step into their destiny, step into they on the come up energy. You know what I mean? And yeah, no, they having to let it go because they ain't even got enough fuel to run that fade. You got a Pisces, look. So this might have something to do with a Pisces. A Pisces may have been craving a connection or something like that with you. Or also this Pisces, you know, this is 12th house energy. So this deals with, you know, not only your spirituality, but it's also the house of hidden enemies, illusions, different things like that. So you may have had somebody that was actually a hidden enemy, somebody who was actually there that was going to deplete your energy or weight you down or something like that, you know, but they was presenting themselves like they was fuel due to them craving some type of connection. But yeah, somebody may also be soaking because they can't receive any power or energy from this Pisces energy either. That may be a Cancer again. And you have a Capricorn. So maybe a Pisces and a Capricorn. This Capricorn energy is caught in a soft node. And again, with this 30 stand, something is anchored in. Something has changed. It has ended. Only for a new cycle to begin. Again, that's somebody's soft node. They caught in some type of karmic energy. But that's just for the situation. You know, Capricorn is also your 10th house energy. So that's dealing with your careers. That's how you make your money. How you know what I mean? Anchoring your stability and different things like that. Like somebody is not putting into a situation. So what's going on with this Virgo? You have commitment. So a Virgo energy may be bound to something. Or again, 6th house energy dealing with your health and your work, what you're able to do. Yeah, something, this is given like unfaded. Something just happened out of nowhere. And it put somebody in a position where they needed to stop and think. You got Pisces and Capricorn rejected a commitment when it came to this Virgo. So something came to completion with a contract with a Sagittarius energy. Or again, some type of mental exploration. This is something already took place for you, Leo. But yeah, it's some type of commitment that was rejected. Maybe somebody even offered some type of commitment to a Virgo, and the Virgo rejected it as well. When it came to a Sagittarius energy, what is this? You have friendly when it comes to this Pisces and Capricorn. I don't know. These, look, and they keep on coming out on there. It's something where somebody rejected some type of friendly energy moving forward. Somebody is stepping into authority, into a position. It's like of control. Somebody is leaving behind what they're familiar with, what they're comfortable with. And again, with this temptation being in the reverse, they're not dealing with temptation. Somebody is not tempted by temptation due to some type of trauma. It's given and made, put their possessions in the reverse. Like the different things that they are able to manifest on. Look, yeah, manifesting right next to the true story. And it's like you ain't finna sacrifice what it is that you able to build at the expense of somebody who don't want to build nothing or something like that. It's something with this energy. Again, this tarot, you know, you got to flip or switch them roles. I don't know what part you playing it, Leo, but shit, you know. What's this manifesting with this true story? You have Judgment in Gemini. So with this Judgment energy, this is speaking of somebody who holds some type of sacred knowledge. You know what I mean? A high priestess energy. This is somebody who knows to trust themselves for inner knowing. And I'm also getting somebody that's able to reside between two places. So that's exactly what this Gemini energy is well too. If this is not an actual Gemini, then we're dealing with 3rd house energy, where that's going to be your house of communication. That's going to be, you know, how you learn. That's going to be how you travel. And also, I feel the need to remind y'all, you know, when you deal with Geminis, y'all speak of that two-faced energy, and you also got to view it on a spiritual level where it's 1 foot in the physical and 1 foot in the spiritual. Geminis are the natural communicators. They're the messengers. So they always in between, you know what I mean? Just in between the in-betweens, physical and spirit. They comfortable there. So those be your natural readers and everything else like that too. So somebody is being judged for some type of knowledge that they have, or some type of actions that they took with the knowledge that they have, because again, they did have some type of spiritual gifts. But it's given that they were trying to manifest some type of judgment call with you or something like that, when they actually had started some type of spiritual war, started some type of spiritual attack their self, but they tried to do it in a sneaky manner. They wanted somebody to respond to them though. And it's given, again, it's some type of soaking going on with this inner knowing. Gemini soaking, Cancer victim. So it's something with somebody's communication, and they feel in a certain type of way. They feeling down about the communicating that they get. They feeling depressed about the communication that they getting, because it's something with their foundation where, again, they manifested some type of victim mentality, some type of victim energy. Like, all that is a return to sender. It ain't came out yet, but this person is receiving the same energy that they gave to a situation. You have a spiritual contract. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. A spiritual contract that's dead. Ain't no fuel in it. No, nothing like that. Somebody decided to release it in order to step into position. That was the communication that took place. That judgment was taken. It was time for some things to be rearranged. And again, with that lover's dynamic or whatever this is that you had, a mutual contract of working together with somebody that you love. And you have a Scorpio in a relationship or marriage. So this Scorpio energy is giving me 8th house energy all day when it comes to this Pisces. You know, Scorpio deals with death and regeneration. So Scorpio is going to be karma as well. It's the closing out cycles, only for new cycles to begin. And something was closed out with this hidden enemy energy. And it's craving a connection, or you craving a connection with a hidden enemy, however it is that it go. With this relationship or marriage in this South Node energy. You wouldn't stand in your South Node. You stepping into your North Node. That South Node involved in lack or something like that. And that's where somebody wanted you. They wanted to bring you down to their level type thing. But with the silly in the reverse and isolation in the reverse, you're not silly, and you did not allow somebody to isolate you. You ain't silly. Especially when it comes to this commitment. It's something about you gaining some type of enlightenment about a situation. You pouring into a situation, nurturing or something. I'm hearing looking for some type of signs or something like that. It's like it's some type of commitment. Where again, you pause for a minute. Or if you pause for a minute, something would have been exposed to you or uncovered to you. So it's giving like one person actually taking their time, being patient with a situation, and then another person doing things in haste. But with this isolation, you know what I mean? You rejected that isolation energy when it came to that Sagittarius. So it's really giving me, again, somebody wanted to have you stuck in your mind. They want to play some type of mental games with you, affect your mind and then affect your emotion. They wanted your chakras to be all thrown off. And with this isolation in the reverse, they wanted you to feel like you needed to be connected to somebody or something like that. Like you couldn't do things. Like it's really giving like a codependency or something like that. But somebody getting bad karma for that. Because it's giving that you was friendly or something like that with this person. Or somebody was friendly with another person. Look, you got a family with repeated patterns. So that's why their bloodline can't come up none. Because they got the same shit being born. These same souls reincarnating and doing the same goofy ass shit. They ain't building nothing to leave behind for the next generations that come after them. So then they become ancestors and they still can't give no guidance outside of, you know, some type of malicious intent or some type of nasty behaviors and different things like that. You got family and friends. And again, with these repeated patterns, it was an emperor that was trying to manifest something to continue on the same cycle. Give me more with these repeated patterns energy. You have intentional misuse. Intuition on 10. Brick wall. Energy vampire. Soul. Blew it. So again, with that 6th energy, that's the repeated pattern that these people go in. You had got involved with a whole karmic family, no lie type thing. But something ended with that, with this judgment called that intentional misuse of these spiritual gifts that they had. This 6th sense that they used to start this war. Yeah, that shit did. Intuition on 10. So it's something about them sacrificing their heightened intuition, or them sacrificing their foresight, their spiritual gifts. Somebody, they released it due to misuse. With it next being next to this Gemini energy, Leo, is really giving me that it's somebody's ability to travel. It's somebody's ability to walk the spiritual realm. It's something with, again, like I said, that coexisting on the physical and the spiritual at the same time. Somebody can only exist on the physical now. They can't play around in the spiritual because they tried to take advantage of something. And now it's a brick wall when it comes to this spiritual contract. Something has been closed off when this person goes internal, when they try to do their soul searching, when they try to seek some type of divine guidance. It's a block. And again, it's something with this energy, vampire energy. Like somebody was using this as some type of source or some type of energy boost to magnify something. They was using it in order to receive some type of vitality. Again, to present themselves in this all is well energy. But it's given that's ending. With this soul, they completely gone type thing. When it comes to this relationship, this marriage, this Capricorn energy, like this South Node, it's really giving me bitters. Like, you know what I mean? So people bidding on the energy. Somebody bid like they wasn't able to bid high enough. Yeah. And so what's this showing love in the reverse, Leo? Say, I don't give a F. Somebody don't care. It's a lack of care. No, seriously don't care when it comes to this showing love. So it's giving somebody gain enlightenment that somebody don't care. They ain't with that silly, you know what I mean, that playful shit or these silly games or nothing like that when it comes to these commitments. Again, somebody really got to stop for a moment and think like full self what it is that, you know, exactly they wanted to open themselves up to. And look, return to center. That's what I'm saying when it comes to this isolation in the reverse. Somebody rejected that. That energy went right back to them. The same energy that they conjured up in order to try to throw at you and get you trapped in it. That shit went back to them. Again, with that by tradition. Look, South Node, North Node in the reverse. It's a whole family. They set their whole bloodline back type energy. And any friends that was connected to it too. Look, hospital visit, medical attention. Repeated patterns. They constantly was breaking shit in order to have to fix it. To move forward. Repeated patterns, manifesting true story. Yeah, so it's something also about the actions that this person took when they was telling lies or something. Like, it's showing the true story. You know, actions speak louder than words type energy. So it's like they're exposing themselves by trying to hide themselves or something like that. Because again, with this manifesting repeated patterns, they're finding themselves constantly having to do the same shit in order to make something look a certain type of way. And that's being noticed. Somebody might have some type of authority figures or something like that take them to a hospital, or somebody might be incarcerated or something, need some type of medical attention or something. You got hard in the reverse, so it was easy, some type of easy intentional misuse when it came to something that this person was taught. This inner knowing what's going on with this easy misuse. You got working. When it comes to them working with their intuition, somebody was supposed to balance the situation out in order to receive their divine inheritance. That's going to be the activation of all their spiritual gifts that they receive on all levels, because you know it's different levels. Something with the workings that they was doing. Somebody was supposed to do something in moderation. They overdid something and they never wanted to be sensible. Look, flow in the reverse. Ain't no flow. Stopped up all this shit. They ain't got no intuition no more. Their spiritual contract is done. They're a regular fucking human. Brick wall energy. They done been cut off. Bad advice, bad choice. They did something too quickly. Non-committal. Look, when it comes to this energy vampire, like somebody wasn't seeing things through. You know, it's a balance of energy, giving to receiving, a cycle. Somebody wasn't putting shit into the cycle. They was just pulling, just taking. And they never healed. They never healed, or they never built a bridge. Look, portals, when it comes to this Capricorn energy, is something with the work that they was doing. Somebody they sent themselves through somewhere that they wasn't supposed to be in. When it comes to these secrets, it's hidden energy. They may have did some type of work around some type of portals or something like that. And again, it's so they empty in the inside, like they went against what they knew they were supposed to do. It's really giving somebody was in some type of divine energy and they knew that they had some type of divine coverage, but they still chose to operate from a peasant place. And so now they got to sit on the floor type energy. For real. Moving in silence with these secrets. I'm pretty sure there is. It's giving you ain't even got to say nothing though, because it ended with Anubis. They being judged by divine. You ain't got shit to do with nothing. Anubis walking motherfuckers through the underworld. Looking impulsive, that's what it said. They did something too quick. They're moving in silence, so they didn't know something. They was unaware of something, and they took action to end something real fast. Rushed in. With a I don't give a fuck type attitude, a lack of care. They really did not care that they was being silly, I'm telling you. They didn't care that they was overdoing something. They didn't care that they knew they was wrong. Leo, your energy when it comes to this return to sender. So this may be a Leo in the reverse, or if the Leo still came out in the upright, it is what it is. Leo may have took some type of quick action and was able to successfully return something to a sender, in which they wasn't able to place you in isolation due to you rejected whatever it was that they sent you mentally. And now they stuck. That's where they stuck at in that energy. Also, Leo, you know, you deal with the 5th house. That's your house of creativity. That's where you birth from. That's where you build from. You know what I mean? Like you, where you had your children. Like you, yeah, nah. That's still 2nd house energy, but that's going to be this 5th house energy too. So again, look, spiritual business. That's what I'm saying when it comes to these portals. Somebody had some type of hidden animosity or some type of hidden secrecy that they was working from. Hidden motives, hidden intentions. They was still in their south node. When it came to this family energy, somebody was supposed to gain a new perspective or something like that again. See a situation different than how they were seeing it before, release it. Instead, they tried to sacrifice some shit, making it seem like they was friendly and they wouldn't have no issue with fighting temptation. What is this spiritual business with this Leo energy? You got security in the reverse and scared. So somebody's scared because they know they're not protected. They're not certain. They not feeling certain at all. Somebody don't feel safe. They don't feel secure. No, none of that. It's something about a hospital visit. Them having to go to the hospital. Somebody might be getting some type of test results. This repeated patterns may have manifested again. Some type of sickness when it comes to this entity attachment. That's a true story. Somebody, hey, I'm going to let it come out on its own. But yeah, they scared. They easily scared. Somebody scared to the motherfucker right now. They real worried, concerned. Because they know that they intentionally misuse people. They intentionally misuse their self. Parts of their body. They intentionally misuse their knowledge. They intentionally misuse their gifts. They intentionally did a whole lot of shit where they know they got a whole lot of debt that they got to work off. Ultimate, man, ain't nobody playing with these people, Leo. They scared now though. What you scared for? What's going on? What's this scared? You got dreams, so it's something about this Capricorn energy in their dreams, some type of dream work they was doing. It may be some type of dream magic or something somebody was doing. Somebody may be coming to you in your dreams or something like that, trying to hash things out, present themselves as being cool, being friendly or something. Again, we got 14 up here. You know, there's going to be 5. You break it down, something ended. But it's some type of illusions or some type of, again, illusions. Dreams working, intuition. What is this with these dreams? Why they scared of their dreams? It's given that they having nightmares more than dreams now. You got the culprit, a Libra or Aquarius. Or also Libra is 7th house energy. That deals with marriages, partnerships, commitments, the justice system. You know, cause and effect. And Aquarius is 11th house energy. That deals with, you know, your friends, your hopes and wishes. Like what you desire for other people. What you willing to put into a situation to see that other people strive or succeed. Is you a hater? You know what I mean? How exactly is it? So that's what that culprit energy is. Some type of contract and the hopes that somebody had for the contract. The wishes that they had for the people that was close to them. That's the reasoning. And it's something about them dreaming these different things. Again, why they're stuck. Dreams, culprit. Reasons on why they stuck. They ain't got no flow. Non-committal when it comes to these contracts that they was putting out here in the ethers. Non-committal when it came to any relationship. This is the type of person that'll speak negatively about their mama. Speak negatively about those who show up for them, who stand up for them, who would actually never speak negatively about them, nor allow anybody else to speak negatively about them. But they perk their motherfucking lips up, you know what I mean, to say some bullshit. Again, non-committal, energy vampire, energy whore, better yet. They want energy no matter where it come from, how they get it, no, nothing like that. And again, they was trying to manifest something with these portals energy. But see, they wanted everything without giving nothing. That's how they ended up selling their soul. They tried to get involved on a spiritual. They blew it. So now we got Anubis here. Just like that. Now we in the underworld. Now we on our way to the scales. What's going on with this Anubis energy? Spiritual communication in the reverse. I'm hearing hand-in communicator just showed up. Impulsive. Quick action. Some seem real toxic now. Somebody is real fearful now. Again, with that shadow self energy. Somebody has some type of destructive behaviors that they was involved in. Real lustful energy. They bound to some type of demonic aspect. Give me more with this spiritual connection in the reverse. I mean communication. You got highly upset and rude. So I don't know what it is that this person did. You know, what ritual, what spell work, what it was that they tried to do with this plan with these portals. But baby, you made somebody upset. Or they made, you know what I mean, somebody in the underworld upset. And you clearly had to piss them off to the point of no return to even get them in a position of doing shit like this to you now, Leo. But Anubis showed up. No communication, no nothing. In them dreams, popped up, pissed off. Pissed off, highly upset when it comes to this Leo energy. Highly upset with whatever it was somebody was trying to create. Highly upset with this return to sender. See, you had somebody that built something up, sent it out to somebody. Somebody actually, it rightfully didn't belong to them. They didn't do nothing. They didn't engage in this spiritual attack, no nothing like that. So rightfully it went back to the owner. The owner sent that motherfucker out again. and it returned back to them. They sent it out again. It's like they was steady building up debt. Steady building up debt. And they kept on doing this shit. Like in cycles. Like they chose a karmic cycle. Highly upset because somebody was being rude when it came to this spiritual business. They know they was being rude though. They was being disrespectful. So whatever it was that they conjured from the underworld or whatever it was, you know, again with that Anubis man, they disrespected. They disrespected when it came to this spiritual business. Period. Thank you. Confirmation. What's this rude energy? Or what else we need to know? Closed door in the reverse. So it's something that's open and it's unsecure. Hospital visit. Ain't no closed door. Somebody is insecure about they're not protected. They don't feel safe. At all. They know they finna get some type of bad news, bad energy. Somebody is on the down and down. Ain't no fucking up and up. And again, they was rude by holding something open. They tried to hold a cycle open, stop something from closing, stop a fated event. The divine feel disrespected. The Anubis, that's the hitter. And some type of raw emotions that somebody got to deal with. Look, learned lesson. They scared to the motherfucker. They scared. They scared because it was real easy for them to intentionally misuse the access that they had. But now they know that this judgment is out of their control. If they ain't never believed in a higher power before, baby, they believe now, I promise you. What Drake say, you point out the biggest critic. I bet I make them the believer. Yeah. This person was real skeptical. See, they felt like it wasn't no such thing because if it was, then they wouldn't have been placed in the position that they placed in. And now they understanding why that debt is the way that debt is, because they come from a fuck family that continuously do goofy shit. So they happen to work off the debt of they blood, you know what I mean, they bloodline, and then they steady accumulating debt. How the fuck they think they children gonna feel? How the kids gonna feel, how their children gonna feel, how their other family members gonna feel, how the little cousin gonna feel, the nieces and nephews. You know what I mean? Like somebody is operating from a place of self. They not even considering what it is that they have to leave behind. Like what it is that they build for what's left behind. They're just like somebody being a hoarder, and they being a hoarder their whole fucking life, and then they fuck around and die on you, and you gotta clean their house. You know how much shit gonna be in that house? You probably gonna have stuff stacked to the ceiling, and then that's what you inherit, that debt. Like, learn lesson though about trying to force shit. Look, soft note, being selective when it comes to this healing. Somebody was being selective when it came to these dreams, the messages that they was receiving, the messages that they wanted to take note of is giving me. And with this expansion, somebody was supposed to move forward. They were supposed to ride the waves in some type of up and downs. Again, some type of unpredictable energy. But my thing is, this person already was fully aware of what they was receiving in the past. They questioned the future. But they didn't have, you know what I mean, no, it's like a try it to see, you know what I mean, type thing. Somebody didn't even want to try. They didn't want to see. They was comfortable with that same old shit. And it's like, again, that was closing out. It wasn't no growth back there. So this has a lot to do with their healing. Like them same gifts that they had, that same sixth sense that they was using to do this bullshit. They were supposed to be tapping into themselves, healing themselves, paying attention to what divine was asking them to do. Look, oh my God, that's what I'm saying, the culprit. The divine. The one who gonna save all is well. The one who gonna, the everlasting battery source. The real vitality, real joy, real fulfillment, real happiness type thing. That's the reason. The culprit, they was trying to end that shit for you. So it's ended for them. It ended for them. They wanted to be selective. I'm telling you, when divine was talking to them. Look, acceptance came out sideways when it came to this relationship, this marriage. Somebody was supposed to accept some type of commitment, accept some type of contract, it was some type of marriage, a partnership. It was something like that. And again, with this karma, like it had been like good omen. Something had seemed like it was going to be deemed as being successful for a person, but they still questioned it and operated in this non-committal energy. Instead, they chose to be an energy vampire and continuously feed off of another person, pull on their energy, keep on ending shit for them, making a cycle have to continuously start over again because they sucking all of the fucking life out of what was built during the process. What is this acceptance? Look, supernatural around fall. They didn't want to accept it, but they had to accept. Somebody had some supernatural energy take place around fall when it came to this Aquarius energy and these portals. It's given, it's something about another voice tapping in. They know when they sold, they sold. They know when it's something about becoming available. Again, with the entity attachment in the top of the deck. Stop and think for a moment. They didn't know how to, yeah. And they pissed off because somebody didn't fuel this. This Pisces, Capricorn energy. I don't know if you got that highly aspected in your chart or something like that. But again, with this hidden enemy and these careers, like some type of work of a hidden enemy. Like somebody didn't fuel something. They didn't energize it. They didn't boost it. And it set some shit off. Made something expand. Blow up. Ooh. I don't know why the fuck my arms are like, no, okay. Yeah, Leo, that was your read. Baby, it say round fall, you balance something out. If not this fall, then coming up fall. You know what I mean? If this ain't happened already, then it's gonna be happening coming up. Either way it go, you starting to figure this shit out already on your own, Leo. I hope I ain't accidentally call you Libra, because goddamn justice been coming out all of them, right? But yeah, Leo, that was your read. It seemed like they came in on some bullshit and they got everything that they didn't know they was gonna get, then some. And they got leader of the underworld pissed off. So we'll see how far they get with that. You know what I mean? But all right, Leo, that was your read.